What's up, guys? I don't know why I just keeps jumping around. Well, so we're in Georgia, where two truckers have accidentally sideswiped each other and to get out to exchange information. And some shit goes down, and a couple days later, they figure it all out. Anyway, we're going to read the article, we'll go to the videos, and we'll see what's up. Also, I would like to note, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button, and we'll move along. So, Chevy Silverado sought for fatal hit and run on I-75, victim identified. Here's the brief. A tractor trailer, Loudermilk. The vehicle that hit him was 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado. Reviewing witnesses, Department of Transportation camera footage, and they want the public to come forward if they know anything. So, we're in Marietta, Georgia, where police are searching for the driver of a pickup truck who struck and killed a tractor-trailer driver early Wednesday morning on Interstate 75, shutting down multiple lanes for hours. Crash along I-75 at South Marietta Parkway. What we know, investigators say the crash happened around 2:30 a.m. near the South Marietta Parkway exit. Two tractor-trailers sideswiped each other while heading north, and both drivers pulled over, one stopping on the interstate and the other on the exit ramp. Police say the drivers got out to exchange information when another vehicle struck one of them, 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk of Chattanooga, who was standing in the left lane of the entrance ramp, and he died at the scene. Both drivers, trying to do the right thing, got out of their vehicles and attempted to make contact with each other. It's at that moment that now tragedy occurs, said Marietta Police Officer Chuck McPhillamy, I guess that is. Multiple lanes of I-75 northbound remained closed for several hours while crews cleared the scene. By 1:30 p.m., police publicly identified Loudermilk and announced that evidence from the scene, including debris with traceable serial numbers, showed the hit-and-run vehicle was a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado. The color is unknown, but investigators believe it has front-end damage. The pieces that were collected at the scene, the physical evidence suggests the suspect vehicle was a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado, McPhillamy said. GDOT cameras. What we don't know. Investigators are reviewing witness statements and checking Department of Transportation cameras in the area to see if any were recording during the crash. The Department of Transportation has numerous cameras up and down the interstate. Our investigators are working with them to verify if any of them were active and recording during this time frame, McPhillamy said. As of early Wednesday afternoon, police had not identified the driver. Have you seen a Chevy Silverado with damage? What you can do. Police are urging anyone who knows someone with a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado that recently sustained front-end damage to come forward. Please, if you have any information about someone with a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado with recent front-end damage, please contact us, McPhillamy said. Case is being handled through Crime Stoppers, and tips can be submitted anonymously through the Marietta Police Department app. Now, you don't have to do all that because we already know who did it. And let's go see who it was. This is going to give you like a little recap of what we just went over.
A desperate search is underway tonight for the driver who hit and killed a man on I-75.
It happened this morning shortly after two tractor trailers got into an accident. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Marietta, and Denise, police have some information, but now they're asking for the public's help.
Yeah, police really need help with this one. Investigators have been able to figure out the make and model of the vehicle, but they need more information to find the driver.
It's 2:30 in the morning. It's dark.
Two tractor trailers were heading north on I-75 near the South Marietta Parkway exit when they sideswiped each other.
Both drivers, trying to do the right thing, got out of their vehicles and attempted to make contact with each other. It's at that moment that now tragedy occurs.
Police say when the drivers stepped out of their big rigs, another driver struck and killed one of the truckers, 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk from Chattanooga.
The driver did not stay on scene. We now have a professional truck driver who was left in the roadway deceased.
Left in the roadway deceased. Wonder who the person driving the Chevy Silverado was.
From that hit and run.
Investigators talked to witnesses and gathered pieces of the vehicle involved in the hit and run. Those pieces had traceable serial numbers, and now police know the type of vehicle involved.
The pieces that were collected on the scene, the physical evidence, suggest that the suspect vehicle was a 2019 to a 2022 Chevy Silverado.
Investigators are also checking flock and DOT cameras in the area.
The Department of Transportation does have numerous cameras up and down the interstate. Our investigators are working with them to verify if any of them were active in recording during this time frame.
Police say someone knows who was driving that truck that hit Loudermilk and kept going.
Yes, the driver of the truck knows who they are.
And they need that person to come forward.
Please, if you have any information about someone with a 2019 to 2022 Chevy Silverado with recent front-end damage, please contact us. We're looking to try and provide answers to the surviving families and bring closure to this tragic accident.
And again, that deadly hit and run happened this morning at 2:30. If you have any information, you can contact Crime Stoppers or Marietta Police. Reporting live, Denise Dillon.
Thank you, Denise. So, let's see if we can figure out who the driver was. Surely there's more information. There is. Just wait.
A veteran with the Milton Police Department, Christopher Bradshaw, is now in jail, charged in a deadly hit and run.
Christopher Bradshaw, 48 years old, a lieutenant with the Milton Police Department, is the driver that hit that guy and left. He has been with the department for 14 years, and he's been in law enforcement apparently for 17 years, and now he's in jail.
Hello, and thanks for joining us tonight for News Edge at 11. I'm Christine Spiro. News Edge reporter Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County on the story. So Denise, Bradshaw is now out of a job.
That's right. Bradshaw has been fired from the Milton Police Department. He was a lieutenant and had been with the department for 14 years. But tonight, he is locked up right here in the Cobb County Jail. 48-year-old Christopher Bradshaw, who has been in law enforcement for 17 years, is charged with vehicular homicide and felony hit and run after a fatal wreck on I-75 in Marietta. Last Wednesday, Fox 5 told you about a deadly wreck on the interstate. Two tractor-trailers collided. When the drivers got out to check the damage, police say someone in a Chevy Silverado hit and killed one of the truckers, 36-year-old Terrell Loudermilk from Chattanooga.
It's with heavy heart that we have to report that the truck driver involved in the auto accident this morning was struck and killed and then left for dead in the roadway.
Marietta police investigators started searching for the driver of that Chevy Silverado. They collected evidence at the scene, talked to witnesses, and checked cameras.
The Department of Transportation does have numerous cameras up and down the interstate.
And they asked the public for help.
If someone knows where this vehicle is and who would have been driving it, please contact the Marietta Police Department.
In a little more than 48 hours, they found the pickup and
Just over 48 hours, they figured out where the pickup truck was at.
identified the driver as Christopher Bradshaw, the same man who has worn a Milton police badge for the last 14 years and had risen to the rank of lieutenant. Milton police say Bradshaw was not on duty at the time of the wreck. The department released a statement saying, "Upon our initial notification of the investigation, Bradshaw was immediately placed on administrative leave and has since been terminated from employment with the city of Milton." Before joining the Milton Police Department, Bradshaw worked for the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office for 3 years. And now Bradshaw is being held without bond. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Thank you, Denise. So he is looking at felony counts of hit and run resulting in serious injury, homicide by vehicle, and leaving the scene. So we will keep up with this one, see what happens to this, see what he pleads down to, see if he gets out, see if the charges just go away, and if he pops up at another department. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, 82% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I'm out.